Good morning, students. Wishing you a day full of smile and happy thoughts. Let's start our next topic, that is mineral based industries. Industries that use minerals and metals as raw materials are called mineral based industries. Let's discuss about iron and steel industry. The iron and steel industry is a basic industry for all other industries. Steel is needed to manufacture a variety of engineering goods, construction material, telephonic, scientific equipment, and a variety of consumer goods. Iron and steel is a heavy industry because all the raw material as well as finished goods are heavy and bulky, required heavy transportation cost. For its manufacturing, iron ore, coking coal, and limestone are required in the ratio of approximately 4, 2, and 1. Here, coking coal means it is also known as metallurgical coal and used to create coke. We also required some quantity of manganese to harden the steel. India ranked third among the world crude steel producers in 2016 with 95.6 million tons of crude steel production. It is the largest producer of sponge iron. Sponge iron here means it is porous form of iron formed by heating the ore to burn off carbon and oxygen but not high enough to melt the ore. Many steel plants are smaller plants. These are having electrical furnace, use steel scrap and sponge iron. They produce mild steel, but an integrated steel plant is large and handles everything in one complex, from putting together raw material to steel making, rolling, shaping, etc. In 1950s, China and India, both the countries were producing same quantity of steel, but today China is far ahead from India in steel production. Chota Nagpur Plateau region has a maximum concentration of iron and steel industries in our country because the cost of iron ore is low, raw material is of high grade quality, cheap labor and market is available there. So that's why iron and steel industry are concentrated in these areas. But still, iron and steel industries are facing challenges. The availability of coking coal is limited and its cost is high. Number 2, low productivity of labor. Number 3, energy supply is irregular. Number 4, poor infrastructure. Liberalization and foreign direct investment have given a boost to the industry with the efforts of private industrialists. Liberalization here means removing barriers or restrictions set by the government. By this, businesses allowed to make decisions freely about what they wish to import or export. FDI is an investment made by a firm of a country into business interest located in another country. Take a look on the flow chart of process of manufacture of steel. First, we will transport the raw material to plant industries. Then, iron ore is melted in the blast furnace and limestone is mixed in it as it is fluxing material. After this, slag is removed, and coke is also mixed and burned to heat the ore. It comes in the state of molten form. Then this molten material poured into molds. These molds are called pigs. The pig iron is purified by removing all the impurities, and manganese, nickel, chromium are added in it. After this, steel is ready. After this, the metals are given different shapes by rolling, pressing, casting, and forging. Forging. It is the process of forming and shaping metals through the use of hammering, pressing, and rolling. Let's move to the next topic, that is aluminium smelting. Aluminium smelting is a process by which aluminium is extracted from its ore. It is the second most important metallurgical industry in India. Metallurgical industry means industries concerned with the extraction, refining, alloying of metals. It is light, resistance to corrosion, means it is the ability to prevent environmental deterioration by chemical or electrochemical reaction. It is good conductor of heat and malleable, means it can be converted into sheets. It becomes strong when it is mixed with other metals. It is used to make utensils, aircraft, and wires. It has become popular because it is a substitute of steel, lead, copper, and zinc. Aluminium smelting plants in the country are located in West Bengal, Odisha, Uttar Pradesh, and Kerala. Regular supply of electricity and an assured source of raw material at the minimum cost are the two prime factors for the location of this industry. That's all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.